What's up, guys? It's your boy PSGINT here, back with another Paris Saint-Germain preview. Today I will be previewing Paris Saint-Germain contre Bordeaux in the round of 28. So 10 rounds plus this one, 11 rounds left of Ligue 1 Uber Eats for this season. This game will be played tomorrow, Sunday the 13th of March at 1 or 13 p.m. French time. A very early game. Sunshine will be surely on the park pitch. So let's get straight into this preview. Managers. So Bordeaux have gotten a new manager. They are sitting 20th in the league table, so it's very understandable for them to have changing managers this season. They have David Guin, who was previously at Rennes and also got sacked. It's a very interesting matchup. I mean, Pochettino will be very disappointed from when we went out from the Champions League, whilst Bordeaux need at least a point to motivate them for the rest of the season and get them up the table. So very different mindsets here. We don't know how Pochettino will take this game. Will he want to win it? Will he just don't care because it's soon the end of the season? He's sitting 13 points ahead of the second place team and wants a new job in the summer. So very different aspects to both managers' perspectives, but Bordeaux will really want to show something in this game. Looking at the missing players for Paris Saint-Germain, it's 4 players. Marco Verratti for the suspension after the words he had for the referee. Angel Di Maria after him getting a hamstring injury will be out for 3 weeks. Ander Herrera after his resume from his black eye infection, and Sergio Ramos has still not returned to collective training. So very some players missing, some important players in Marco Verratti and Angel Di Maria, but this surely shouldn't be a problem for Paris Saint-Germain. Next up, we have the league table. So Paris Saint-Germain still sitting comfortably at the summit of Ligue 1, 13 points ahead of Nice, 15 points of Marseille, 16 points ahead of Stade Rennais, 18 points ahead of Strasbourg, and 19 points ahead of Lille. So still very comfortable at the top with a healthy goal difference. Just Stade Rennais coming close to it. So this game, yeah, again, doesn't mean that much for Paris Saint-Germain, but that needs to change. We need to care about every game in both the league, in the cup, and in the Champions League. Looking at the predicted lineup, this game, Donnarumma will probably be dropped. Keylor Navas to start. Same backline with Juan Bernat coming into the lineup. Midfield consisting of Danilo Pereira, Idrissa Gueye, and Wijnaldum, who will play instead of Marco Verratti in that 10 to 8 role. And the attack is the usual. It's the M&M. It's Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. So, I mean, very usual lineup, but I disagree a little bit with Pochettino. I see this. We need transforming Paris Saint-Germain. We need to change stuff. We can't play players like Wijnaldum and Gueye who should be leaving this summer. So I would put instead Simons and Michoud. I mean, yes, we should still focus about this season, but let's at least take something into the next season, and that's the youth. So I would start Eduardo, Michoud, and Simons, giving us energy and hunger in that midfield. Also, more creativity than Idrissa Gueye and Wijnaldum, who has been terrible for Paris Saint-Germain this season. Not my ones to watch, but the ones to watch for this game will yet again be Wijnaldum. With Danilo Pereira and Idrissa Gueye starting, there's no creativity, no ball handling in that midfield, so the eyes will yet again be on Wijnaldum. A lot of criticism will come to him if he still doesn't perform. So Wijnaldum, I don't think you should start. No one thinks that you should start, but Pochettino disagrees with everyone. Taking a look at Bordeaux, Poissy in goal with Gregersen, Ahmadovic, and Marcelo in the backline. Marcelo, very experienced player from Lyon who just transferred to Bordeaux, as well as Ahmed Zenovic, who just joined Bordeaux. Pembele, the Paris Saint-Germain loanee on the right wing back, has had a very good season for Bordeaux. I hope he comes back to the picking lineup to Paris Saint-Germain next season. Onana and Jules in the midfield. Jules just joined as well. Bordeaux in the January transfer window. Dilroson as the left wing back. Yassin Adli and Elise and Huang at top. Yassin Adli, Paris Saint-Germain product, who will yet again play against us. Very sad to see him in that team. Not for Paris Saint-Germain, but that what happens when you don't respect the youth. Yassin Adli will, of course, join Milan later. So a very good lineup. They play a 3 at the back. Very high up wing backs with a very flexible front 3. Jolberg and Onana playing as those two pivotal midfielders. Jolberg is, of course, a very experienced player, played a lot in Germany at Wolfsburg. My ones to watch from their team is Ellis, who scored in the last game between Paris Saint-Germain and Bordeaux. He's a very good player and very tricky, very pacey. Will be a tough matchup for our defender. So let's try to keep him out from the goal. Taking a look at Bordeaux this season, their form is looking terrible. Only 1 win in their last 6 games, 3 losses and 2 draws. They haven't won a single game in their last 5 games. I have a lot of absentees as well. Costil, Briand, Lacombe, Mangas, Traoré, Briand and Costil, very experienced players. Briand, of course, as you all know, one of the top scorers in Ligue 1 in recent time. And Costil, a very experienced goalkeeper for Bordeaux, sitting 20th in the table, below Clermont, Saint-Étienne, Troyes, Lorient and Metz. So very tight down there, so they really need to pick up their season now to stay in Ligue 1, but it's not looking fruitful for Bordeaux. The last game between the clubs was a very weird game. Paris Saint-Germain took the lead through Neymar Jr. from a Kylian Mbappe assist, and yet again Neymar Jr. doubled the lead again from a Kylian Mbappe assist. The only time that Neymar Jr. has scored a brace this season for Paris Saint-Germain. And in the second half, Wijnaldum and Mbappe threw on goal. Wijnaldum passes it to Kylian Mbappe. 3-0, game done I thought, but Bordeaux came back with 2 goals, and the last one being in the dying embers of the game. But very weird game, but us taking the lead 3-0 at their home shows that, and this game was without Lionel Messi, of course, so this game we should be winning against Bordeaux. So my prediction for this game is a 3-1 to Paris Saint-Germain. Kylian Mbappe opening the scoring, then Danilo Pereira doubling the lead. Yassin Adli coming up clutch for Bordeaux in the second half, and Messi ending the show. Hopefully it's a very great game at the Parc des Princes and for Paris Saint-Germain ever since that horrible defeat to Real Madrid. Let's pick up ourselves, let's have confidence on our board, let's support Paris Saint-Germain through tough and bad times. This was the Paris Saint-Germain PSG prediction. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, put on notifications so you never miss another PSG preview. And other than that, have a nice day. Allez Paris!